So I would like to ask Bob Cook to talk to us about MESA and give us his perspective as a founding or as one of the founders or the founder of MESA while he was district governor some moons ago. And thank you so very much because you have kept um, supporting MESA through these years. So thank you so very much. And I personally want to thank you because you invited me to this club and you told me about MESA and you asked me, wouldn't that be nice if we could do something for our Raramuri friends? So please, Bob.
Thank you, Eloisa. I'd like to take a little different tack, maybe. I think most of you are familiar with what MESA does. It collects medical equipment.
Bob, excuse me for interrupting. Could you get a little bit closer to your microphone?
Okay, is
Thank you.
that better?
Go ahead. Let's see.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. So I think most of you are fairly familiar with MESA, what it does. It collects used medical equipment and supplies and makes them available for shipments to underdeveloped countries. Last year, I think there were over 20 shipments, steamship containers that went to Ukraine. Over the last 2 years, there have been 4 that have gone to Mexico. There have been shipments that have gone to, I think, Paraguay, and there have been shipments on every continent over the years except Antarctica. So you are a part of that. And for that, I am very grateful because I've maintained a close association with MESA over the years. Let me just begin by saying that, there are members of Rotary and there are Rotarians, and there's a difference between the two. Many years ago, I had the privilege of talking with a member of this club about a dream that he had. And that dream was to change the entire education system for an entire country. That seemed like a pretty ambitious thing. But because that dream was big enough, it inspired others to join that dream. Sometimes our dreams are too small and we don't accomplish as much as we could because we think too small. This gentleman wasn't thinking small, but he was thinking correctly. And he is a member of our club. I'm talking about Joe Berninger. He started Cooperative for Education that our club is a participant in, along with clubs around the world. There's somebody else that had a dream to change the lives of 180,000 indigenous people living in the mountains of Mexico. That too is an ambitious dream, but it's a dream that Eloisa has held for a long, long time. And now, thanks to a Rotary and the support of Rotary members, that dream is starting to become a reality. And a big part of that is members of the Pathways Club who have helped to support these global grants through the Rotary Foundation. Once again, it's Rotarians thinking outside the box, thinking big enough to inspire other people to want to join. We can also look back and remember the fact that for years and years and years, there were no online Rotary clubs. That too was a dream. And that dream has changed a lot of lives too, including all of us. And largely thanks to Jim and Sue Hunt, who really put their hearts and soul into it. And before that, they put their heart and soul into the youth exchange program. So who knows what the next thing is going to be? Who knows what other member of this Rotary Club may come up with by daring to dream big. And I encourage you to think that way and to bring to our attention opportunities for service. I thank you for this opportunity to share these stories with you because these are right out of our own Rotary Club, for which we should all be proud.